I know, too, when you speak about this, too, you sometimes talk about how when you go through trauma and loss and things like that, that forgiveness plays a role in that process as well. So could you maybe share with the listeners the way forgiveness helps people heal from traumas and things like that?
Yeah, I like the metaphor that unforgiveness is like holding your own head underwater. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not always causing the other person to suffer
Yeah.
or the other entity, because sometimes our anger is not at a person, but maybe it's. I used to work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, and I remember, I worked with many veterans who they weren't angry at a specific person, but they were angry at just the system. They were angry at the VA system. They were angry at the federal government. They were angry at the military. But what was happening is those entities and even other people may not be suffering because we're angry with them or we don't forgive them, but we're the ones suffering.
Yeah.
So it's a both and situation. Like, we know that we are called to forgive. I think of how when Jesus was asked how many times does forgiveness need to happen, and he said 7 times 70, which is basically like endless. Like, keep forgiving, like stop counting, keep forgiving, as my pastor used to say. And that can help us to feel freer when we're able to forgive others.